What's up nerds, I'm a Renegade Cactus, but you can call me whatever you want. Welcome back to Gotcha Borgs. Now, today we're just gonna destroy some more Death Force units. I don't know why I keep using Tsutomu lately, but I just like the little boy. He got tanks. Okay, this is... I think this is the same battle as last time. Okay, now, why is the Borg that I have right now, the Sonic Samurai, one of the coolest things for me as a kid? First of all, we shoot cross slashes. But the other thing? I mean, the anime move, just dashing through your enemies and striking a pose if you hit. If you don't, wait, I mean if you don't, he still strikes a pose, but it's not nearly as cool. It's strong, but it only goes in a straight line. So you are leaving yourself wide open if you just miss. It sucks to miss, but it's so cool if you hit it. And it's incredibly useless against stuff like dragons or just any type of boss. Although you do actually, like you, you stun any enemy you hit with. And that also counts for bosses. So, I mean, if I would just hit, I could show you that we stun. Yeah, we stun, they fly into the sky basically. And that's the same with bosses, like even with dragons. I just like doing this. It's definitely not the best tactic or anything, but I just like doing it. And I mean, generally, how cool is it to just shoot energy waves from your sword in any kind of way, and especially if it's just a cross attack. It's just... I am a very simple person when it comes to cool stuff. Oh, we got some bombers. Okay, it's not the same fight as last time. Good to know. No, but seriously, I'm a very simple guy when it comes to what I like in anime. I do like some, like, non-shonen or non-simple or whatever anime or manga, but just generally, I'm a very simple guy. Give me a shonen character who's loyal to his friends, who powers up because he has to defeat his friends, and some overpowered friends or mentors or whatever who show their stuff like once or twice. Just give me that and I'm all for it. You get so many normal ninjas, like it's incredible. I think I already did that before, but we're not gonna erase any Borgs, but we're gonna put them into the warehouse. Let's go with Nikobi. And we're gonna keep the Borgs that we have right now. Okay. Later on in the game, at later stages, he ran right into my attack. But in later stages of the game, you don't always start with these Death Borgs and then go to like actual Borgs or just stronger Borgs. But in the beginning or beginning to mid game, basically, you just always start against Death Borgs. And the thing is, they are never a problem. Never. The biggest problem about them is their numbers, because they can appear like 5 at once on the screen, or more even, I think. So that is their biggest problem. Other than that, they don't do any damage. They take 1 or 2 hits to go down. Really no big deal, as you've seen so far. Nikobi just said, "You're mine," but it kind of sounded like, "You're mine." Okay, we are now faster thanks to the boost, and I'm just gonna go around like this because it's cool. Damn it. Other than that, we can just shoot around like this. Okay, this Valkyrie is not very strong, but the thing is, her attacks, her shots, once again, not very strong. She always hits like these 5 or 6 discs at once. So if you get hit by one, you get hit by multiple. But that's really the worst about her. Everything else is just, yeah, okay, she attacks you. And she has this ring attack that just goes in one like direction. It stays in one elevation basically. So that's really no big deal to avoid. Or even if, I mean, look at that, even if we get hit, it doesn't matter. It really doesn't. It's a very weak Borg, and I feel sorry for it. Even among the Valkyries, like, the others at least have some very disruptive attacks, but this one, she can throw you back a little if she hits you with different attacks. Why can I not... Okay, for some reason I couldn't switch my targets there. I mean, it switched, but then immediately switched back. I just ran into the attack of Nikobe's Chainsaw Knight. So he wanted to hook the enemy Valkyrie, and I just jumped into it and he hooked me. Okay. And we didn't get anything. So yeah, now we can basically jump between these two fights. If we win this one, then this one will be back again. But we don't really care for that. We're gonna go... I mean... 290. We could go... Like, we could do one more fight. Get rid of the ninja and put the normal samurai in. But then again, the normal samurai really... Not a great Borg, in my opinion. Okay, let me think. We know that we start the fight against the Dark Knight with... We know it starts with the dragon. So the gunner seems like a good idea. Need those two for knights in the end. I don't see like any real way of being like of fighting them well. And I don't know, I know this is needed. The Cosmic Dragon, if you beat the Cosmic Dragon, things advance. I don't know if this fight stays or not. So we're just gonna jump in again. We lost this last time. We're gonna try again. I had Usagi with me, and I mean, I think I'll still go with her. Kakeru is also useful because he is nimble, he has a lot of Borgs, but he's just doesn't have the damage. Usagi is a little bit stronger in terms of damage. Kitsune, too much melee. Nikobe, way too much melee. Tsutomu has the firepower, but just slow. And Tetsuya, only melee. Mana, like, yeah, every now and then we would get healed. Never use mana. If you can't just use anyone else, use anyone else. Healer in this game is completely useless. Like, I'm sure there are one or two fights where it's nice to have, but other than that. We're also just gonna immediately start unloading our magazine into the dragon. And again, as long as we don't get hit with its laser, we are pretty much good. And run around. Oh my god. Again, other attacks still strong, don't get me wrong, but laser insta-kill. So this Borg that I have right now is really just here to defeat most of the dragon. Because the other guys around there, like these regular Borgs, who cares about them? Seriously, who cares about them? Wait a second. I might know why. No, I don't know why. I thought that maybe I still had Steam open, so the R2 button basically did something. But no, for some reason it seems to just... When I click my R2 button, it takes that as a double tap. Okay. Now. Important strat... No, we're still not done. Okay, screw it, we're gonna use it right away. I was about to say important strategy, we're gonna fire all our rockets as soon as the knights appear. But it's just... We need this to just get rid of the enemies right now. Maybe we can hit enough to actually like get more of our gauge back. I mean, we're basically at a third, not necessarily, but yeah. What I hate about the Gatling gunner is they shoot so many shots it's always enough for them to destroy any projectile, like any rocket. Because rockets can be shot down. But usually Borgs are not... Okay, there it is. Usually Borgs don't have enough shots to just immediately shoot down any a rocket. But this guy just keeps shooting, so yeah, he always has enough. Okay, totally forgot about this attack. We're gonna try. Like, this Borg that I have right now is pretty much expendable. I don't really care, I just took it with me because of the point restraints and stuff. Okay. I don't know what to do. Like, I can shoot as much as I want if I just... Maybe I just go for another knight first? I'm not sure. I'm not sure who to go. I'm not sure what to do. Other than some wimp tactics of just going out of the way of everything and just shooting my laser on the Sapphire Knight, because the Sapphire Knight also has a laser. Yeah, I mean, I can shoot my laser more often. Okay, just stay above them, because they can't, except for the laser, they cannot shoot through the ground or through walls. There, you use the laser. So if I stay above them or below them, depending on who's where, I have the better thing. I just need to stay out of harm's way from the Ruby Knight, because the Ruby Knight's shots explode. And that's just annoying. This guy is looking at me, which means he currently just blocks all of my lasers. I get shot at from the Ruby Knight, which sucks because that does damage. I mean, I'm not getting hit right now, but as soon as I just... As soon as I go for my laser... Ooh, wait. Okay. As soon as I go for my laser, I'm basically wide open again. Okay. Sapphire Knight down. The big bad, the Dark Knight... Basically, this is... Once again, stellar gameplay, I know. But this is what I know works. Sometimes. Do I even have... Oh, my ally is already dead. I'm alone here. Yep. If I don't... And without an ally, I can't really hit my enemies at angles. Because they are only focused at me. And if they're only focusing on me, then they're always looking towards me with their stupid little shields. What to do here? I mean, I could just go and fight the dragon. Like I said, there is a chance that this fight is gone afterwards. But I want to win this fight. And I want to get the Ruby and the Sapphire Knight. Both of them I really do like. Why did I save right now afterwards? Whatever. Let's see. Technically. How much points do I have? 1,400. What could I do? I could play the beginning very conservatively, like start killing the dragon with the gunner. Then play pretty conservatively with the demon samurai to get the katanas longer, but that doesn't really work. Like, it works, but it's just not... It's lacking so much power. I'm generally lacking so much power here, it's incredible. So what... Like, who would be good to fight the dragon? Let's say this guy. Let's say you. I don't know about the Gatling gunner is the thing. Let's try something like that. I don't want to do the whole episode just fighting this.
What?
Especially since the end will always look the same. I will always hide somewhere. I don't know. I will always hide somewhere and try to fire off lasers. I know I can win pretty much everything else right now. Okay. So this Borg, once again, basically just here because he's cheap. I can use him. Do I wanna use him? No, but I can use him. It's the thing. So, starting off the fight like this, why do you attack? Like, what did I ever do to you other than just trying to kill you? Is it really like, I just tried to kill you, that's all? Is that really that bad? Am I really that wrong for it? The answer is definitely yes, but hey, who cares? Like, these little guys, they're not a problem. The thing is, if I suddenly get hit in the back by the drag. Okay, used his breath, that's okay. I can just fire away, fire away. Ricochet, take your aim, fire away, fire away. I like the song. Like, not necessarily the original, although Sia has a great voice, I feel like. But there are a few very good covers of Titanium, that's it. There's a great cover by Within Temptation. Like, you should definitely listen to it if you like the song, or Within Temptation, or both. Okay, we're about to lose our cowboy, the revolver guy, and there's not a whole lot I can do about it. Yeah. Okay, but now I got my own Gatling gunner. Just don't use your Gatling gun to deal with this guy. Maybe? You know what, screw it. Use your Gatling gun to deal with this guy. Because now I reload. Like, it's amazing how little damage the Gatling gunner does. His claim to fame is that he has 100 bullets. Even if 100 bullets are weak, if you hit most of them, you just deal more damage. Stop that. I want to do that. Okay, thank you. And as soon as the knights come in, who do we start with? Sapphire Knight, once again. Okay, you know what? Ruby Knight is more annoying than anything. Or was more annoying last time. Yeah. Okay. One knight down. Just aim at my ally, please. Okay, but we took one of them out. It was a bit cheap. I mean, then again, was it? It was a regular attack, just over and over, because that's basically the attack. Alright, now we got two of my favorite Gotcha Borgs, and I know I said that last time with the sheriff, as me and my brother used to call it. Hi, Chris. We called him the sheriff and G-Red. Okay, awesome. Now there's only this guy, and as much as this guy is annoying, there's really no big... Like, keep your distance and you're good. Keep your distance and maybe keep an ally and you're good. Alright, so the key to victory was the Gatling gunner. Just unload a whole magazine and you're kinda good. Alright, that's part of the Sapphire Knight. We only have one part now, and I think one part of the Ruby Knight. They either need one, two, or... they need either 2 or 3 parts, I don't know. I thought the Dark Knight was Orochi's partner. Hey, there's some strange data in the Gotcha box. Ah, that's the data they stole from me! Oh, finally! Basically Digivolution, or Evolution, whatever you want to call it. G-Red gets his powers back. And by his powers, I mean basically just a mask and a freaking sword. And he's Neo G-Red. And he's so much stronger. Whoa! Whoa! He's so much stronger, but he also costs 500 points instead of 300 now. My true powers returned. Oh. Wow! Now that the Death Force has lost their death base, things should remain calm for a little while until they death attack. But I know the Galactic Emperor hasn't given up on his planet. Actually, I fear that the battle has just begun. We must continue to grow the Force so that we will be ready for the Galactic Emperor when the time comes. Renegade, I'm counting on you. You bet, I'm counting on you too, G-Red. Neo G-Red, if I may. Checkpoint reached, kinda. What? What? Oh, it was the other way around. I thought the dragon was the main fight. So it's... Maybe it's either or? You can only choose one of them? Or it's really just you can fight the dragon, but you have to fight this to win. Not sure. Yeah, we're over the limit because, like I said, G-Red costs 500 now. But since we all had the Winged Soldier in, we don't really care. We're gonna start the next fight with G-Red because we can. Okay, one more fight for today. Kotaro has arrived. Awesome. No, it's mine. Baby like you doesn't deserve a Gotcha Borg, right? Hatsumi is kindly offering to use your Gotcha Borg for you. You should accept his generous offer. What are you guys doing? Stop bullying him. Yeah. So, Kotaro is weird in that he has, at least in the beginning, one singular revolver guy. But I mean, he got cowboys basically, and I mean, which makes sense for a little kid, plays with cowboys and all. But yeah, Neo G-Red, let me tell you, basically the same moveset. The only thing is, we have a sword now, which is stronger than the regular dash we had before. And it doesn't start like this and then go, it just immediately goes. Why is my, like, the sensitivity of my shoulder buttons is incredibly high. And I don't know why. But yeah, we're gonna help Kotaro, of course. He's being bullied. We get another ally. I don't know if it's right after this fight. I think it is. But yeah, we get another ally who, for the longest time, will have only this one Borg. Granted, that looks kind of cool because it's the sheriff, but blue-haired and yellow shirt, stuff like that. It's weird, but I generally love the recolors in this game. The special recolors, like everyone got their own special recolor. We are the only one who has G-Red, a Borg that you never see another version of. Okay. But I really like that every single ally here has their own like archetype. We got Kitsune, who has big robots, like just generally big robots in all varieties. Nikobi has knights, and I mean, yeah, they are weird knights, but every single one of them is a knight, according to the name. Like, this is the Chainsaw Knight. The last one was the Shield Knight. Kotaro, like I said, little kid, has his cowboy figures. Kakeru has his ninjas. Mana has supporters, like Mana has nurses and shield maidens, which is very, very cliched, but whatever. Usagi is the one with girly Borgs, like kick-ass girl Borgs, basically. And Tsutomu has his tanks. Like, Tsutomu is just a boy who's fascinated by tanks. Later on he gets something other than tanks, but we're gonna get to that when we get to that. It's just very... yeah.
How?
But yeah, I just generally like that. We got the... oh, Hammer Knight, not Shield Knight, sorry. Do we already have that one? Wow. Thank you, Renegade, and Kotaro has joined you. From now on, we can use Kotaro as an ally. Nope, we didn't get it. Or so, you know what? And we're missing 10 points to use it in our current setup. So I think we're just gonna do one more regular fight next time. Yeah. next time. We're gonna do one more regular fight, and then we'll have enough points to get the Hammer Knight in. Anyway, that was it for Gotcha Borgs today. I just love this game. I know it doesn't get a whole lot of views. I know it doesn't bring a whole lot of people to the channel, but I don't care. I love the game and I will keep playing it. So buckle up, there's more to come. Thank you nerds so much for watching. I'm the Renegade Cactus and I gotta run. Bye bye.